when you apologize, why did you decide to apologize? Was it because you understood that what you did was wrong? Or was it because people told you that what you did was wrong? And in this case, Joey Swoll decided to pay tribute to one of the biggest wrestlers in the history of wrestling, Hulk Hogan. His video caught the attention of this angry mob, this usual crowd that goes around crying about racist things. And it's a never-ending story with these people. They call Ozzy Osbourne racist as well. They tried to, call everyone a racist when Ozzy Osbourne passed away. So, of course, they did the same with Hulk Hogan. Some people made tweets that they deleted after. I believe it was from Gawker. I don't remember, but the person just decided to delete the tweet celebrating the death of Hulk Hogan. Isn't that something worth canceling others, But of course, those people are protected and nobody goes after them. But in this case, Joey Swoll has been getting cancelled for a while now. It has been a couple days by now. And his video just caught the attention of this usual crowd, and they decided to cancel him. And he decided to apologize to this angry mob, which was the biggest mistake he could have done about this whole thing. Because, of course, he got death threats, and it's something that it's understandable to a degree. But the thing is, these people don't seek an apology from you. You should know that by now. You are huge. You are a huge content creator. You are someone who has strong beliefs. Someone who's very vocal about his opinions. So, being cancelled, it's not something new to him. But for some reason, he decided to apologize to these people. And again, going back to what I said, these people don't seek an apology from you. It's the act of apologizing what they seek. They seek to destroy your image, your beliefs, your opinions, to make you look weak in front of your audience. You know for a fact that they don't give two fucks about your apology, about what was said on your apology. All they care about is the act of you apologizing. That's the end goal. Period. If you don't know that, or if you don't believe that, then you don't know what this is all about. This is something that has been happening for a decade now. The same happened with Asmongold. Of course, it's not the same. He said some things that he decided to apologize for because he understood. Maybe. I don't fully buy that, but at the end of the day, it's something that you decide to do on your own. But what these people seek, it's not an apology. They don't care about it. Their ideology is all about making you look weak, destroying your image in front of your audience, in front of your fans. So now Joey Swoll, when he speaks, you expect him to apologize for everything. That's the thing. You should stand with your beliefs, your opinions. Because the moment you apologize, it's the moment they win. And these people never back down from the type of stuff they say online. The person that, said those kind of things, celebrating the death of Hulk Hogan, she didn't back down. On the contrary, she just deleted the tweet, and she keeps believing that. So why did you decide to apologize? Why did you decide to give them a W to these people, this usual crowd that goes around crying about racist things every single day, man? It's such a bad move. And maybe, he justified it because he has family and getting death threats. It's something that, but again, even if you try to think about it and give it reason, he should be accustomed to it by now. He's a huge content creator. He's a huge influencer. So of course that, getting canceled, it's not new to him. So why he decided to apologize now? Maybe his character is just like that. The moment he gets massive backlash, he just feels cornered, I should say. Maybe, I don't know. Just this whole thing it doesn't sit well with me right now, because I'm someone who stands with his beliefs no matter what. You should do the same. Why? Because your opinion, your beliefs are exclusive to your own. You don't represent others. Others feel represented by what you say, but what you say online. So if you decided to apologize, then maybe your beliefs, your opinions weren't that strong. And that says it all, in my opinion. I'm not saying that you should criticize his act of apologizing, but in my opinion, that was the worst thing that he could ever done in regards to his tribute to Hulk Hogan. You should never apologize to these people, because they don't care. They simply don't care about his apology. They don't care what his apology has to say. They don't care about his words. All they care about is seeing him on his knees, begging for mercy and apologizing like a good little dog. And he just showed weakness to everybody, to his fans and to this angry mob, that his whole motive, his sole purpose is to see people on their knees apologizing. Period. This is something that by now everyone should understand, but apparently that's not the case. And just to end this video with someone who I follow, Madame Savvy, follow her on X. She says to Joey Swoll, "It's losers eager to tear down success. Never apologize to those type. It will never be enough. Just ignore it and move on. They forgot in 3 days tops. That's how long the attention span lasts. Some people who care so much about Hogan are the same ones claiming Sidney Sweeney is a something dog whistle for the crime of being pretty." And that's the thing, it's never enough to these people. So why did you decide to simply hand them over the biggest W they could ever get from such a huge content creator? Of course, the same happened with Asmongold, and again, I don't think it's the same case. It's completely different. Joey Swoll should have stood his ground, showed strength, just like his opinions, his beliefs, but he showed weakness. And I understand his apology to a degree. I'm human as well, getting death threats, it's hard, But if you are the caliber, your, inner presence, brother, just stand your ground, fight back. Why did you show weakness to these people? These people are weak-minded. The moment you decide to push back, it's the moment their brains turn off, explode, They don't expect you to fight back. That's the thing. So never show weakness to these people. You can't win against these people. That's the thing. So why hand them this W? And when I say that you can't win against these people, it's because these people never want the truth. They never seek an honest discussion. That's the thing. These people are evil individuals. Their ideology, it's not good. That's why you should never apologize. You should always fight back no matter what. So that's pretty much my opinion about this. I wanted to speak about it because, it's sad to see people be so weak against this culture that it's on the decline. The shift already happened. This whole ideology lost its purpose. They never were about equality, diversity. That's all bullcrap. You should never allow these people to bully you. At the contrary, you stand your ground and you fight back even harder. But that was not the case, sadly, and Joey Swoll just decided to apologize. Whether you believe it was an honest apology or not, that we'll see in a few days. Maybe this is already over, but in my opinion, it's just he should have never apologized to these people. You never apologize to this crowd, period. But thank you all for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you want to help me grow. Let me know in the comments what you think about this, and see you on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.